Hey world, this is my first YouTube video and I'm going to do a makeup tutorial how I do my makeup, starting from the eyebrows, the whole shebang. So stay tuned. Let me show y'all how I start my eyebrows. I just get a eyeliner, doesn't matter what kind. This one is a NK eye pencil, very cheap. I'm gonna use a bunch of how should I say this, a bunch of non-expensive makeup to make it look like you got MAC. But this is how I do my eyebrows. I just lightly line it with one line underneath and a line up top. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing, but I never fill it. You'll see what I do when I fill it in. So I get one of these brushes. Don't ask me what number it is. I just get one of these brushes. I use the brush end and I just go over it just any kind of random way until it just fills in my eyebrow. And once it fills in my eyebrow, it looks a mess, but it's okay though, because I'm gonna fix that. Okay, this is what they look like. Now, what I do after that is I get, either you can get your tone or, you know, a highlighter. I personally use my tone. I don't use a highlighter, you know, because I don't want to look like a drag queen. But, you know, it's pretty on some people. It's not for everybody. See, all I'm doing is just outlining with my regular you know, my concealer. What I'm using is the L'Oreal True Match. I outline the top as well. Okay, now that I've outlined my eyebrows, I don't really worry about the blending part yet because I still put, you know, my concealer and everything on my eyes before I do my eyeshadow. And before I put on my makeup, I do use a primer, or you can use baby oil if you don't want to buy expensive primer. Just a little bit though. I am going using my concealer. It's by Bodyography. It's a thing that I got in school, but it works wonders. See, the blend game, don't worry about the top. It looks a little yellow. I guess it's from my camera. Okay, now I apply my eyeshadows, but I don't do it cutely. Because, you know, most people be trying to be persistent with it. No, I put it on there wildly. I do have new brushes, but, you know, these brushes, but I don't really use them. You can use ELF. I think it's ELF or ELF. It's a very cheap brand. Works just the same to me. First, I'm going to put on this. It's actually for the cheeks, but I don't wear blush because I think that looks more like a clown. You know, it's not made for everybody, but I'm using this by Ulta, and it's called Cheek Adore, but I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow. I don't know what this brush is called because I got it a long time ago, but it's almost like a blending brush, but I use it for a little bit of everything. I'm doing like a real subtle look today. Nothing too dramatic. I'm using shades of the pink family. Now I will switch to this brush. This is that that ELF brush. I love these brushes. And I pack on the top of my lid, but only to the crease of my eye. Sometimes I'll go above. It just depends on what type of look I'm going for, if I'm going for a dramatic look or not. But you'll pat it on it, it'll look like that. So you'll see both of the shades. Oh, I'm sorry. This one is the NYX. Big fan of NYX, and it's called Sweet Pink. Sorry, I should have did the same to the other eye. And I'll just continue to pack it until, you know, I have the desired amount that I want on there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but and I ordered these brushes off of the Wish app, and it's a Use Spicy 11, and I got a whole thing of them for like $10, something like that, maybe cheaper than that. I think it was probably $4, but I use this very small brush to put the eyeshadows in the corner, and I will be using the NYX Ultra Pearl, which is this one, and it is the, let's see what this one is, Very Pink Pearl is what that one is called. And though this is a loose powder, so, you know, I just dump mine out a little bit. And I only apply this to the corner of the lid. It'll look like this. It just looks like it's everywhere, but I'm gonna blend it all out together. Okay, now I'm going to use the little blending brush again, and I am using the NYX eyeshadow. It has the Baby Pink, Cotton Candy, and Spring Flower, and it has its shades of purple, purplish pink colors. And I will be going over the top with this last one, which I believe it is the Cotton Baby Pink is what that's called. And I just fill it in on the outer side to give it a little bit of a darker look. Then I use a towel and I just dust it off like this, and I'll blend my eyeshadows together. Not the corner, just the rest of the eye, because I want that translucent pink to pop out, and I kind of like wiped it off a little bit, but it's okay. Put a little bit back on there. A lot of people that I know, they'll put their concealer and stuff on. I do that afterwards. So now I will get, it's another Ulta, and it is a eyeshadow. It just says Ulta eyeshadow. I guess New York, Chicago. No, it's called Chicago. But I'll be using this in the corners. To give me a little darker. So you can see up close what I was doing. See how I just mixed it together? See the difference? On the other side. am finished with my eyeshadow. Now I'll use put the concealer underneath my eyes. Back to the Bodyography 600 concealer. And I use this one up under my eyes. And on where my eyeshadow is, you know how some people like the crisp corners. With this one, I want a crisp corner. So I will go at an angle. And blend it a little down. Same thing for the other side. Don't make it perfect. So now I will go back to using the L'Oreal True Match. You don't have to put it on how I do. You can use your own method of how you want to put your concealer on. But I'll just slap it anywhere. I don't really like putting it on my forehead because sometimes I sweat, but in this case I will. And I use one of these sponge brushes. Mine is a little, you know, I play my makeup a lot, so it's kind of a little dirty, but I rinse it off with soapy warm water. But I'm going to blend all of this in. So y'all can see, it looks like it's, I think it's just my camera, but it looks like it's not my color, but it really is. And I go all the way to my hairline. Now, it does look like it's like a orangish color, but it's not. After I've done that, I go back and I use this CoverGirl Tone Rehab 2-in-1 Foundation Base. And I use this one to highlight underneath my eyes. And it's like moussey. And I go like in a triangle. Kind of, sort of. I do not contour because to me it makes you look manly. But you know, on some people it's very pretty. I'm going to blend it. Then I go back over it with a little bit of concealer again to take that pasty white looking color, to take the pasty, like it's like a, I don't know, like a shadow, because I don't like mine to be bold, and I'll blend that into it. I also use this to highlight the middle of my forehead as well. I kind of do mine's kind of like a little Indian thing. And I blend it out. Here so you can see how it looks so far. I do use the Bare Minerals. Love, love, love this stuff. I have two different kinds, the golden brown, and then I have the warmth. And this one is the Bare Minerals. It's mineral powder. And here's a Bare Mineral brush that I use. This is some good stuff. I dab it on underneath my eye. This is almost like the translucent powder that you use. Now I'm going to do my eyeliner, and I got this from Rue 21 a long time ago. It's just a liquid eyeliner. And I did a wing. I'll show you how I did that in just a second on the other eye. Start from the inside. Now when I do my wing, I go from the corner out. Like that. And then I'll start from the top of it, like kind of midway in the corner. And drag it across. It's a space right there, but you know, you'll fill it in. And there you have it, my wings on my eyes. And I go back to my NK eyeliner, cheap, about $1. And I go along the bottom. And this would be my eyeshadow. Now let's finish beating this face. It's on beatface.com, honey. I'm using my Bare Minerals, the Golden Dark. I just put it all over my face. You want something to even it out, this stuff will do it. All that orangey tone it takes that on out of there. If y'all have never used Bare Minerals, I would suggest that you try it because it's very light on the face. It makes it like you're not wearing makeup, but you are. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do my lips. I get concealer, put it on my blending brush, and I put it all over my lips, almost like I got a nude. And I'm going to outline my lips with, it's by Bodyography. It's called Timber. It's like a pinkish light color. And you only outline your lips when you don't want your lipstick to run. That's why I put concealer on, so it doesn't run or anything like that. It's like a pinkish color. You really can't see it. It's okay though. It's like a really light pink. And I'm allergic to lipstick, so what's crazy is when I do it this way, my lips don't work out. Okay, now I am going to be using a lipstick by Bodyography Cosmetics, and it's called Maple Sugar. I think I got it upside down. It's very like a subtle pink. Nothing too major. I smashed it. Then I go over it with this is also by Bodyography, and it's called Lex. And I dab just in random spots. So this is my beat face, my little temporary. But this is what it looks like. Simple day with Teely at Beat Face. Just like in the regular hair glue, but it says it's for the eyelash, and I got mine at my local hair store. Now, to put on your lashes, make sure you have a pair of tweezers. Because I hate to see when people put on lashes and that corner be up, or it's always something. But the lashes that I'm using is, I believe it's a 79, and I put 2 of them, mashed 2 of them together where they look really full. Now, how I put on my lashes is I grab the corner like this, and I start at the corner. I pull my eye to the side, start at the corner, and I tuck the corner out, but it's still like a fan. And voila, 1 lash down. Do the same thing with both sides. Start at the corner and push it all the way down. It's very easy that way to put on the lash when you pull your eyelash, your eye lid to the side. Okay, and there's my finished look. Any questions, feel free to drop them down. I'll try and answer as many as I can. Thank you.